When it comes to Jessie, I've accomplished everything that there is to do. Almost. I've completed her mastery on 2 or 3 separate accounts. I've gotten a Power 1 Jessie to 1,000 trophies. I got her to rank 35 back in the day when it was hard to do, and I was even the #1 ranked Jessie on the ladder at one point. But never have I ever gotten a world record with Jessie, nor have I even attempted it until today. But there's a problem. Jessie world record is currently set at 12,055 trophies, an astronomically high number that I don't think I could ever achieve. But I mean, with the right amount of likes in this video, I would consider trying. However, I found a loophole. You see, there's a website that tracks the highest brawlers of all time at each individual power level. See, there's Alexis's 12,000 Jessie. Now, if I flip that to say, I don't know, Power 3, that number then becomes 1,000 trophies. But at Power 3, I'd be pretty useless for my team, and that's just not fun for anyone. But Power 7 is a different story. The Power 7 world record is set at 1507, definitely an obtainable goal. It's where players are first able to get their brawlers gadgets. And some of those can be game-changing. Like Jessie's stun ability is actually super strong, and I'd be able to help out the team with it a little bit, especially since I still need to buy Jessie and I'm starting out at 0 trophies. After ever so carefully upgrading her to Power 7 and grabbing my gadgets, I changed my name to World Record so that people know that I mean business. And with that, the stage was set and I headed into my first matches. The first 100 trophies or so is all versus bots, so I flew through that pretty quick and then quickly realized that I made a mistake. Star Power Shelly with Wasabi powers literally just running at me in a straight line. What is that? What was that? I haven't played any of the Wasabi game modes yet, and here we are. Okay. All right, well, I already have to switch to 3v3. So gem grab it is. Which is where I received a huge boost of confidence. I was immediately able to take down this behemoth of a Power 11 Jessie while I was 4 levels lower. It shows that it's at least possible to win these games. I know I'm only at 100 trophies, but it's a small boost to morale, and that was all that I needed. Even versus other brainless Power 11s, their superior strength wasn't enough to stop me as I continued to climb towards 200 trophies. 200 came and went, but early success was inevitable. Once I start to consistently face Power 11s with gadgets, gears, star powers, hypercharges, and all of that, that is when we'll see some more problems. But for now, I was perfectly content in my own cozy little slice of heaven, facing players that I can actually dominate. Well, you guys shouldn't have been running next to each other. Dude, I love playing Jessie so much. These smiles would continue until this happened. Oh man, it's my first game versus all star power brawlers. It's not going well. No! Please, no! We lost! I did troop it out until I hit 300 trophies, but after that, it was literally all Power 11s that I just couldn't keep up with. So I took a break. And later on, I recruited a team of Power 11s and got back to work. And our first game together told me everything that I needed to know. See, these guys didn't have to carry that much. I still did the most damage, but having some Power 11s that can help me keep up is all I needed. And we quickly started climbing trophies. But it wasn't until we hit 500 total trophies that I'd find my first star player, which just felt great to get. It boosted my confidence and reassured me that I might be able to actually get this done. Because at this point, every team we faced was full Power 11s with Batman utility belts ready to go. It was intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm constantly being reminded that A, I have way less health than these guys, and B, that I do way less damage than these guys. I also don't have any mobility to bail me out. So if I get caught taking one single step in the wrong direction, I could die and lose all of the gems. Overall, playing versus max level assassins was very difficult for me to do. And we were only at 600 trophies. After you get to 1,000, that is where the real struggle is going to begin. But thanks to my equally powerful teammates, we continued to climb the trophy mountain. We hit 700 trophies with ease, but then something bad happened. Oh my god, the gem grab map switched over and it auto put us into Brawl Ball, where there's just Wasabi demons running around. And somehow we scored. I don't really know. But somehow, someway, Lepraski carried us to a win, and I quickly scurried back to Gem Grab, where I was safe from the Wasabi madness. And from there on out, the push was smooth sailing. One thing I did learn along the way is that Kenji's hypercharge is insane. It makes it so his super pulls you in, and then he obliterates your soul. Thanos snapped out of existence banished straight to the Shadow Realm. But despite that, my teammates were able to clutch up most of the time, and we even hit 900 trophies. And this is the part where I get to tell you guys how annoying assassins are for me to deal with. Kenji and Mortis in particular, because it felt like every game we played had one or both of them in it. I already went over Kenji's hypercharge ruining my day, and Mortis alone was ruining my night. He literally 3-shots me, and there's not a single thing I can do about it. Leon is pretty annoying too, but not nearly as much as Kenji and Mortis. I'm just lucky my teammate is playing Doug, especially in a situation like this. Yes! There it is, finally! We get max tier Power 7 Jessie. And that's enough for day 1 on progress. Day 2, we start heading towards I don't even know what. When I got on the next day, rearing and ready to go, I DM'd my teammates saying that I was all set and ready to play. However, Leprasky would reply with unsettling news. He basically explained that the maps for today were awful for our challenge. And honestly, he was right. None of them were exactly great fits for Jessie, especially an underpowered one, and we were at a total loss. Do we try and possibly lose trophies, or do we play it safe and wait for another day? These are the things that you have to consider when doing some frivolous world record like this. Anyway, after a bit of discussion, we decided that we'd rather go down swinging and at least give it a shot before ruling it out and try to make some progress. I'm gonna put some emphasis on the word try there, because when you're playing above 1,000 trophies, that is where the real challenge is. Everything up until this point was child's play. Come on, Cordelius, leave me alone! Okay, and now it's a Mortis, and now it's a Mortis. Go, score! Yes! Yes! Come on! All right, 20 seconds left. We're up 1-0. Go. Go, Leprasky, go. Yes! Come on! Doesn't matter, I'll face every Mortis in the game today, let's go! That was a great way to start the day. However, after winning a few more matches, we started seeing some losses. For right now, it was only -8 trophies, so we can quickly recover. But later on, things can get up to -20 or even more, so losing could set us back tremendously. And obviously, a lot of that is on me. It's on me to learn and adapt how to play my lower power brawler at this level. It's on me to find unorthodox ways to be useful to my team, like being the ball boy. It's on me to find clever ways to use my turret to slow down enemy counterattacks. All of that is on me. My teammates are sacrificing their time to help me, and I'm doing my best to not waste it. And what my best has gotten us so far is a nice little win streak and us being just 1 win away from 1,100 trophies. A lot of this is just playing my life. I gotta make sure that I'm staying alive as long as possible to at least appear to be a threat. Because if I'm just running out there and dying, obviously that is not good. There we go. Nice! There we go. 1,100 trophies. Let's go. And we got a nice little win streak too. Can we keep this up? Why did I even open my mouth? As soon as I said something, we lose. But we pressed on and we started winning a lot of games. I even managed to out-damage both of my teammates in this match. And we matched up versus a fully maxed out Jessie, and I made it my mission to do more damage than her. And that resulted in us reaching 1,200 trophies. One milestone after another, we were really starting to get up there in trophies. And then just as I was saying that, we suffered our first loss in a while. I was quickly reminded just how fast the trophies can go. -13? Are you serious? As we continue to climb trophies, each win is worth less and less trophies, and each loss is worth more and more trophies. In a bad way. Like, it's more negative. It's more bad. You guys get it, okay? But that's only a problem if you're losing. If you're a group of battle-hardened winners like us, you get to 1,300 trophies without breaking a sweat. 1,300 trophies. I don't know how we've done it so far, but we're doing pretty good. But again, once I open my fat little mouth, we lose and tilt back down. Also, -16 trophies is kind of crazy. Like, what? But what's even crazier is not losing another game until we crossed 1,400 trophies. And then we immediately lost not 1, but 2 games in a row, putting us all the way back down to 1,369. See, up until this point, you guys probably thought this video was going to be easy. You were probably thinking, this isn't much of a challenge. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, baby. We did eventually eventually gained the trophies back, and that's when I was able to diagnose something. If we didn't face a Kenji or a Mortis, there wasn't any problems. But if we did face them, then we knew we were going to be fighting for our lives for the next 3 minutes or so. And then tragically, right after we gained the trophies back, Ducky had to leave, and we decided to call it for the day. The progress we made was insane, and tomorrow is going to be the hardest part of the journey. Day 3 started off with me checking out the maps, and really, I didn't like any of the options. In Gem Grab, I just get mauled by Kenji and Mortis. In Bounty, it'd probably be the same thing, maybe even worse. And in Heist, well, we haven't played any Heist yet. After a brief discussion, we opted to test out our luck in Gem Grab first. It's the map where I'd be the most useful to my team. Setting up my turret behind some of the key walls here is the best way that I could help them out. Our first match of the day was going perfect, until Kenji decided to press his buttons, wipe our team off the board, steal our gems, and win them the game. Starting off the day with minus 20 trophies and losing our win streak wasn't exactly on my bingo card, and things would just go from bad to worse as they usually do, because we'd go on to lose multiple times over the next few matches. And there were even games where I was out damaging my teammates, and that just shouldn't happen. I'm not sure what needed to change, but we needed to try a different approach. And so we swapped to Bounty, and we instantly knew that we made the right choice when we beat our first opponents without letting up a single point. And as it turns out, Jessie is really hard for people to deal with here. It's not the damage, it's the ricocheting shots. Naturally, if you have a lead in Bounty, you play more passive and retreat to your spawn. Or if you're like us and you're really dominating your opponent, you'll step on the gas and have them pinned in their spawn. And since in either situation, they're all grouped up in the back with no walls, meaning that my bouncing shots really make it uncomfortable for them. All right. I'm making it sound like it was all a piece of cake, but really, we played for over an hour without making any progress. I was doing my best to not die, but my biggest problem was Mandy. I would literally get one tapped across the map and I don't even see or hear it coming. It took my full focus to not crash out. And because I was able to keep my composure, the trophies finally started flowing in. And we saw progress towards the goal for the first time today. The win streak was up, trophies were up, I even hit gold 1 on the mastery path. It felt like everything was finally falling into place all at once. One by one, the Kenjis fell, and before we knew it, we were just one win away from taking this world record. Or so I thought. I believe we'll get 8 trophies for this. Oh my god, we tied the record. We need one more win. Oh my god. I thought that was going to be the one. Only my pushes would go like this. And so we were forced back into the gauntlet to win yet another match. All right, come on. Gotta play good here. Gotta play good. Can't really do anything about the left side Juju. That's just really not... It's not in my bag. That's a lot of damage onto my teammates. I'm really not fond of any of that. We do take out the stew, though. We find ourselves with a blue star and a 1-point lead. Fang dives in. We'll take that, too. Okay, 12-5. They do have the blue star, though, which makes me a little bit uncomfortable because they just need to play for a tie. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Willow with a mind control takes me down 12-7. Surely we're not losing this one. Buster dives in. Gets 1, gets 2, 17-7. Stun. Onto the stew. Stew's weak. Stew's weak. Stew goes down 19. Final kill. Let's go. There we go. The Power 7 Jessie world record is mine. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like the video, please. I really appreciate it. Thank you. See ya. Oh, I'm also top 200 Jessie. I don't think I'll stay there, but hey, that's pretty cool. These guys sacrifice so much time to help me. I offer to give them a little shout out and they just make a joke of it and that's it. Okay, that's it. Jessie world record's mine. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.